So with Love, Meghan continues to, make waves. I know most of you are still binging, and I told you a secret where Squiddies say we should spread the word that if you've watched so many times and like, okay, let me just chill, you can just leave your TV on and let With Love Meghan play in the background and go on with your business. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That show is so exciting and it's so comforting and so soothing. So if you've not watched it, kindly go tune in. And our girl is doing amazing. She's phenomenal. There's so much there's something with season 2 that's just melting hearts all over the internet. People are so obsessed with season 2. So continue streaming, guys. Let's get it to the top. Okay, continue doing that thing. So while the same royal experts who claim Meghan's show is a flop, is irrelevant, oh, it's boring, they even dare say that the leftover royals have no intention in watching it or don't care. They have other priorities, bigger priorities, other things to fry. You remember that? So now they are giving Meghan advice on what she should do so that her show, the ratings go up. And you're like, okay, who the hell do you think you are to even so you're going to be so frustrated with what this royal expert says. So according to her, I'm a royal expert and Meghan Sussex needs to make just one change to her Netflix show. Did you guys hear that? Meghan Sussex needs to make just one change to her Netflix show. Guys, I'm telling you, if you know what the change is, you're going to be like, can someone whack her in the head? Is she off her meds again? It's just because these people, they're never satisfied, and the way they're so entitled to Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet's lives is so scary. The entitlement is so scary. So according to this woman, she wants, right, Meghan to bring out Archie and Lilibet to the show because somehow people will be more interested. Because why? They want to see Archie and Lilibet's faces, and that will help Meghan's ratings be off the roof. Anyway, let me just read this part and then we'll break it down. So, as a royal expert, I think if Meghan were to feature in episodes cooking with her husband, Prince Harry, and their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, the viewership ratings will be off the charts. Whether she will be teaching them to cook, cooking for them, or trying one of the many other activities that feature in her show with them, I think the presence of Harry and their children will make a very big difference to the show's success. Why, you ask? Because a lot of viewers like me watch because they want more intel. They want more intel. Whether that is more information about the family's life in Montecito, Prince Harry, or even their experiences as royals, which they have talked about a lot in the past. Although many claim not to like Meghan and Harry, especially since they quit royal life in the UK in 2020, it is not a lie to say that people remain just as curious about the couple as ever before. Listen, so when Archie and Lilibet are not in the show, suddenly it's like, please, we want to see Archie, we want to see Harry. I'm telling you, if Meghan includes Archie and Lilibet in the show, they'll be like, she's using them, she's exploiting them, using their royal titles. It will be a bloodbath all over social media. So she chooses to be private about her kids, it's a problem. So, and when you see these reports doing that just tells you they're so bored with bullying and mumbles, because they have Kate. Kate uses exploits, displays her kids everywhere to be exploited. So they have that. It seems like they're not satisfied with that. And when I see such articles, I admire Meghan more. I admire Harry and Meghan more because they've done such an incredible job at protecting and ensuring that Archie's faces and Lilibet's faces are private. Like, they've done a good job. Because I know what the reason why they also want Archie and Lilibet the show is that so they can see their faces and mock them. You know, guys, they want to see what they look like. Then they'll write tons of articles mocking them and again pinning them against the Wells' kids. That's what they want to do. They want they just want access to Archie and Lilibet. And of course, they also hate the fact that Harry and Meghan are very mysterious right now. No one knows about their life in Montecito, which I'm very grateful for, that the Montecito community is super protective, a very protective community, and they hate that they don't have access to that. They don't know what's going on, so they're curious and like, Meghan, please just let us see Archie, let us see Lilibet and Harry. And of course that also translates to, let us see you doing something, and then we'll pick something and just spin the narrative and attack you, use it to attack you. Meghan, continue protecting those babies. I love what you've done, like shielding them away from the media. And when they grow up, they're going to be so grateful for that. They're growing up like normal kids. They get to play soccer, watch whatever they want to do as kids. They don't have to be displayed to the media, to be exploited by the media. Right? So they hate that Archie and Lilibet they don't know their faces, they don't know what they look like. They've tried everything within their power to get a hold of those pictures. They've never done, thanks to the laws in California when it comes to children and taking pictures of minors. I love that. Thank God that law exists, because I don't know what else would have happened. So now they're running out of context, and she's yet saying, you know what, you just have to bring Archie and Lilibet. If you do that, the ratings will be off the roof. So they just want to exploit Archie and Lilibet, to write tons of articles and to mock what they look like and to pin them against the other Walters kids, which by the way they're already doing. So, and of course this is Meghan's show. She decides who goes on it and who does not. And this is what privacy looks like, that she gets to do everything she wants to do while protecting her kids. And I love that about her. A lot of us love that and admire that about her. And I love how she admitted that as much as they continue, they are really curious about the couple, the Harry and Meghan. We know that's why they're constantly begging for them to come back. Harry has done an incredible job at protecting his family. That man deserves an applause for everything he's done to protect Archie, Lilibet, and Meghan. A very good job. And also I've seen some people raise something that she said. There's something that's really bugging a lot of people. People are like, no, this is creepy. The part that she says, because a lot of viewers like me watch because they want more intel. You see, they want more intel. See, that word is so bagging. I've seen a lot of people be pissed with that word. Like, what, intel? So you're keeping tabs? Okay, we know you are, but that is scary. For you to admit that you want intel? Oh, you will never get it. Continue dreaming. Meghan is not going to subject her kids to media abuse. Everything she's been able to go through, there's no way she's going to let her babies go through that. And there's no way Harry's going to let that happen. So keep dreaming. This is not your show. You claimed it's a flop. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. Because people tune in to see Meghan cook, enjoy. They don't tune in to be like, okay, they tune in because they want to see Meghan and they love Meghan for it. If she ever brings the kids, well and good, we'll still support her, but we don't see. We love, but the best thing is, we know that they're always behind the scenes watching their mom work. That's what makes it even more magical, that they're there watching their mom work and they're proud of their mom. So that's enough. That is enough. And also Prince Harry is always there to support his wife. So here are some of the comments. Meghan says, the Sussexes will not hand over their kids or send them into a den of racist, money-hungry a-hole to fatten up those hating a-bitches pockets, and the show is still doing good. Gail says the things she wants are invasive, unsafe, and frankly, none of her business. What an utter rude, entitled person. Lucky her opinion is simply more noise we are meant to ignore. Carola says those people are so entitled. Thank God the Sussexes took their children away from that vile environment. Jay says, by not including Harry and the children, Meghan is demonstrating the meaning of privacy. Yet these media clowns still don't get it. Jen says, exactly. She will not be exploiting her kids for the sake of pleasing the rancid rota and a few extra viewing figures. Meghan and Harry have their principles. G says, for the UK media to hate Harry and Meghan, they sure want to know more about their life in the US. They will never get over the fact that they left, moved on, and rejected living the life of a royal, stuck in a fishbowl for all the world to see. Now they choose how they are presented. SK says, so in simple terms, people are still obsessed with Harry and Meghan plus their kids. But is that the new definition of irrelevant? Alex says, royal experts have no integrity, ethics, or ability to tell the truth. Kay says, so they accuse her for exploiting her children. Yeah, right. Kay says, the use of the word intel on Harry, Meghan, and their children should chill the blood. Really, it's very odd. R says, I'm guessing Jasmine was off her meds when she was writing. Absolutely, you won't be wrong. Desire says, her opinion was documented in a newspaper. All royal rota sounds the same, thirsty. In my opinion, no changes will be made. It's not her show, not her streaming partner, not her choice, not her children, and not her husband. Superwoman says, whenever I see the words royal reporter, I change that to Charles Public Relations Officer. Dory says, I like her show as is. I thoroughly admire her for protecting her children. Lindsay says, never once did I watch Martha Stewart and wish there was more info about her husband or family. If I wanted more personal content, I'd watch Inner Garten. Peaceful says, some people who have accused her of using her children for attention. Same people who have accused her of using her children for attention. Gabriel says, imagine if Meghan Sussex and Prince Harry and Archie and Lily in with Love Meghan. Meghan will be accused of exploiting the heirs to the British throne for money and fame. She will be even more vilified in the tabloids. Torana says, please show us your kids and house. We promise not to insult you like we've been before. This is the bargaining stage of grief, I do believe. Anyway says, some insipid nosy Parker, too curious for their own good, cannot stand the thought, the nerve of Harry and Meghan not parading the kids around full-on face. Hello, Kate. Media has been proven to deliberate harm, exploit at any all cost, just to get a photo worth a lot of. Sugar says they just want to see the faces of the kids so they can make grotesque jokes and Photoshop the pics. I remember seeing an account named Archie's Wonky Eye. Check her, she's a grandma. Mean. They also want to confirm that Lily Diana resembles her grandma or not. They need money. Angela says, what the heck did she mean by intel? That sounds dangerous. What exactly would you do with that intel, right? Winner says, how successful is the so-called royal expert for her to be an expert on how success works? Tassindia says, and if her children were included, they would accuse her of exploiting them for fame. When it comes to the toxic media, she is damned if she does and damned if she doesn't. They are vile, the media that is. Isabella says, they want at all costs that Meghan cooks with her family and not chefs to have the full potential. Come on. They simply want to tell Meghan, we want to see the faces of Archie and Lily. I hope that Meghan will not give them that satisfaction. I hope so too. So that's the story, my loves. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, share, and hit that subscribe button. I'm Emerald. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.